Constructed on the reliable and nimble Panzer III chassis, the Sturmgeschütz III was Germany's most produced armored fighting vehicle. In 1935, Erich von Manstein saw the need for an assault gun to support infantry in destroying defensive positions on an advance. The early Stug 3s varied in armor, however they carried the same low-velocity 7.5cm cannon designed to use high explosive shells to engage the encountered fortified positions. After the realization of Soviet heavy armor in 1941, the development of the larger 7.5cm Kampfwagenkanone 40 to counter these tanks would find themselves mounted on the Stug 3, 4, and the Panzer IVs. Warlord currently only makes a plastic Stug 3 Model G, which varies with a widened superstructure and a commander's cupola installed in place of the former periscope. Now, using the power of imagination and wanting to stick to plastic kits as much as possible, I simply cut the long 75mm cannon down to represent an early version, and hopefully with enough stowage and weathering, the cupola won't be a distraction when I run it as an early version. In the Armies of Germany book, the early model Stug 3s can't be used to transport the Stug bodyguard infantry unit. However, I play casual games, no one's going to really stop me from doing that, and especially since I do plan on taking all my vehicles with the special rule of low fuel. So on a dice roll, I can potentially run out of fuel and my vehicle is immobilized for the remainder of the game. It's usually in there for special scenarios. My army is for flavor, and I think that'll be fun. 1943 March, there's no fuel for the Germans to use, so I'm sure all their stuff is running out of fuel, and whatever they're using for fuel is going in the flamethrowers in my army.